I want to fight, and destruct the world because I'm the best fighter in the world.
That's a change of plan. With
what a left. And there makes it. He leads to the right hand.
Oh, that was a tremendous left hand.
Mike Tyson faced them all throughout his legendary and brutal career. Tough icons.
There's no one in the world today could beat me.
That was a right hand, and down goes Holmes from a crashing right hand.
Cocky bullies.
On Saturday night, watch me kick Tyson's ass.
Tyson with a left hook, a right uppercut, down goes.
Terrifying giants.
23-pound weight advantage, and he put it all in
as soon as he can get in there.
And against all odds, the King proved again and again why he was called the baddest man on the planet.
Closely. And that's all.
Now, we're about to dive into the life of the most controversial, yet one of the greatest men ever to step into a boxing ring.
Is champion again!
Next, after a triumphant return to ring from prison, the honor of facing Tyson fell to the cocky and confident Peter Hurricane McNeely. Thinking Iron Mike had rusted behind bars, McNeely openly disrespected his opponent.
I'm Hurricane Peter McNeely from Medfield, Mass. On Saturday night, watch me kick Tyson's ass. You have a big dump in your pants.
Tyson didn't play the opponent's dirty game.
As advertised, comes right at Mike Tyson.
He let his cold fists do all the talking. McNeely, trying to live up to his nickname, charged in to destroy Tyson, but immediately ran into a reality check from Iron Mike. McNeely had nothing to counter Iron Mike's power. For Tyson, he wasn't a hurricane, just a light sea breeze.
Tyson with a left hook, a right uppercut, down goes McNeely again. McNeely's hurt this time, Steve. He's very hurt. He can barely stand.
In the end, the king of boxing quickly knocked McNeely down from heavens, turning him into a fallen angel and punishing him for his trash talk.
That is wrong. It's too bad, yes.
Next rat on Tyson's path was the most scandalous figure of boxing's golden era, Polish fighter Andrew Golota. Golota had booked himself a spot in the Hall of Shame for his dirty tricks, and for confusing boxing with billiards, constantly potting his opponent's balls.
Conscious. Low blows, and down goes Bo again. Yeah, that's it.
But when Iron Mike stepped into the ring, the arrogant rat became a scared little Mickey Mouse.
Composure under pressure. Here we go.
The bell rang, and Tyson, playing exterminator,
man to work with in front of him. He's throwing some big body shots. Golota not throwing any hard.
began dismantling the oversized rodent. Golota's weak defense didn't help, so he resorted to his usual dirty tricks, starting to use wrestling moves.
Hook to the head by Tyson.
You can see there's some fear in his eyes. He's felt the pain.
A big right hand.
But Tyson didn't tolerate such rat-like antics and sent the dirty Polish ass crashing onto the canvas. During the demonstrative whipping, Golota looked like a schoolboy desperately hoping the bell would save him from a teacher's punishment, and it did. Afterward, Golota got up and cowardly fled the ring, becoming a permanent disgrace to boxing.
Look at that.
The winner by way of technical knockout, Iron Mike Tyson.
In May 1986, Mike found himself in the crosshairs of American gang leader Mitch Green. He even publicly threatened Tyson's life.
Tyson, and you know it. You hit me, I'm gonna you. I'm gonna
The audacious showboater, like a fencer, swung his razor-sharp tongue, claiming he was ready to destroy the ring legend.
My name is Mitch Green. Now you heard my fight. Watch my smoke.
Mike's eyes blazed with an uncontrollable desire to punish the scoundrel for such brazen audacity.
The last fight that we showed you here on HBO, that between
The moment the bell rang, Tyson instantly seized the initiative, leaving the arrogant punk zero chance.
Get rid of the mouthpiece. Not a spot.
Wishing to punish him fully, Mike didn't aim for a quick knockout.
Big broad shoulders, big arms.
He chose to methodically and painfully beat the nonsense out of Green, subjecting him to a 10-round torture.
People he fought. Look at here. Just laughing at him.
Thus, Mike brutally punished the gang leader.
And what a shot. That is an awesome shot. That was just a jab. Another day in the classroom. Big left hand to end things.
Mike Tyson.
I didn't want to knock him out or anything. I wanted to put a lot of pressure on him and make him decide himself whether to give up or not. He wouldn't get knocked out. If he get hit on the chin, he can't see the punch, and he will say, "Oh, I didn't see the punch. I got knocked out."
2 years later, Mitch tried an unofficial rematch right on the street. But Tyson's left sent Green straight to the hospital. The punch was so devastating it forced Green to rethink his life. Eventually, Mitch Green transformed from a fearsome gangster into a church pastor.
God has healed me. I'm gonna kill you. He has brought me out. No. He has brought me over. And I look forward to my future.
In the fall of 1987, fighting for the title of undisputed world champion, Mike Tyson decided to settle the score with a longtime rival, namely Tyrell Biggs, the man who had once robbed young Tyson of the chance to win Olympic gold. 3 years later, audacious Biggs tried to steal Tyson's hard-earned world gold again, so he allowed himself to publicly humiliate Mike.
You know, I owe it to myself to go out there and beat Michael Tyson like I am his dad. He's made for me. Tyson.
Therefore, I expect a good, clean bout.
Jump right on Tyrell Biggs.
The bell rang and the audience froze in shock. Tyson, the king of the ring, found himself momentarily on the defensive as the fight resembled a father punishing a wayward son. Biggs' confidence swelled by the second, and he began neglecting his defense, recklessly playing with fate. Tyson refused to tolerate such disrespect. He decided to hammer a lesson in manners into Biggs' skull, re-educating him in the ring.
Uppercuts. Huge left hand there by Tyson.
Iron Mike then unleashed merciless punishment, beating the audacious upstart until he took a one-way trip to Morpheus.
Oh, that was a tremendous left hand.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How did you go, okay?
Champion of the world, Mike Tyson!
In February 1989, the King of the Ring had a rendezvous with Britain's Frank Bruno, the King of Provocation.
Ways to beat me. No way. No way. No way.
The muscular showman trusted his size and tried to publicly humiliate Tyson with his sharp tongue.
This is my time. This is Bruno's time. Tyson's had his time. You know, he's made his money. I'm going to do him a favor and knock him out.
Enraged, Tyson burned with desire for revenge, craving the moment he could put overconfident Bruno in his place.
27 pounds heavier, almost 4 inches tall.
From the very first seconds, Tyson showcased why he was known as the baddest man on the planet. Only then did the foolish pooch Bruno realize he was trapped in the ring with a bloodthirsty predator.
Halfway through the second. Anytime he gets close to...
Tyson wasted no time, instantly turning the showboater into Sleeping Beauty.
There's a combination uppercut by Tyson. Tyson laid it on, pouring it on. Down goes Bruno into the ropes. And it is all over. It is all over here in round 3. Mike Tyson is champion again. And that is it. Mike Tyson is
Champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson.
The Tyson-Williams saga began years earlier when 23-year-old Williams mercilessly beat 17-year-old Mike in sparring.
The very next day, I came in the gym with a different attitude towards him. I went into the ring and I busted him up.
6 years later, that street kid from the ghetto had become a living legend on the throne of boxing, while Williams kept boasting about beating the inexperienced Tyson. In 1989, the long-awaited fight finally happened, and Tyson was furious to serve the Rat a massive portion of karma.
Straight across here, Tyson. That's
The overconfident giant tried to keep the champion at a distance, but Iron Mike needed only one punch to exact revenge on his longtime tormentor.
Oh, what a left hook. Well, he certainly wasn't cold, Jim. In fact, it looks like Carl Williams has been knocked cold in the first round.
Tyson stripped the giant of his soul and confidence, leaving Williams humbled forever. Mike Tyson's ascent to the throne began with a fight against WBC champion Trevor Berbick. Berbick didn't hesitate to land dirty shots on the back of opponents' heads, showing no concern for their health. He was also famous for sending Muhammad Ali into retirement, severely damaging the health of the greatest.
Just above us. Berbick is pounding everything in. Trevor Berbick. Trevor Berbick is the unanimous decision.
These factors fueled 20-year-old Iron Mike to tear Berbick apart like a predator devouring prey. No wonder this fight was called Judgment Day.
Step back clean.
Easier said than done, but if he can, then he
The moment the bell rang, Tyson marked his territory like a lion. But Berbick, trying to show that Tyson's punches were nothing, mocked the baddest man on the planet and signed his own death warrant.
right behind it, and Berbick is rocked.
For all his sins, Tyson ruthlessly executed the arrogant champ, disorienting him and becoming the youngest heavyweight champion in history.
That was a right to the body and an uppercut to the head, and Berbick is down. This one is going to be over. It's over. That's all, and we have a new era in boxing.
Mike Tyson fought as perfect a fight as a man of his type of ability could possibly fight. He fought a very strong man, an experienced man.
In 1988, Mike Tyson was set to face the man he hated most. Holmes was the one who had inflicted a childhood trauma on the young Mike. At the time, Holmes had brutally beaten Tyson's idol, the legendary Muhammad Ali, who was already aging and suffering from Parkinson's. Watching his hero fall on TV at 14, Tyson vowed revenge, whatever it takes.
Ali fight Holmes, and Ali was getting the crap beat out of him for 10 rounds. And when they stopped, everybody was crying.
Years later, Tyson finally had the chance to exact his revenge. Holmes, arrogantly underestimating Ali's young heir, insulted him.
The other day, I sent it to the newspaper the other day that Mike Tyson can't carry my jockstrap. You're not Mike Tyson. He go down in history as the SOB.
But Mike didn't respond to the taunts as he knew his fists would do all the talking for him in the ring. Before the fight, Muhammad Ali personally asked Mike to avenge him.
The event that it is.
Tyson didn't need to be asked twice. He immediately started using his fists to nail shut the rascal's coffin lid.
This spot before the fight.
Every second of the fight made Holmes regret what he had done to Tyson's hero.
There's a right hand lead. Well, we talked about the fact that Holmes one day said he would jab and the next day said he...
Not eager to drag out the one-sided beatdown, Mike put the loudmouth's ass on the canvas. However, Holmes managed to get up, triggering Tyson's missile, which destroyed the scumbag in the next moment.
And down goes Holmes.
In the end, Tyson brutally punished the scoundrel and avenged the legend.
He hit it. Mike Tyson is a great finisher.
And still the undisputed of the world, Iron Mike Tyson.
Jesse Ferguson, an American veteran with 14 wins, 11 by brutal knockout, including a victory over Buster Douglas.
Champion Jesse Thunder.
The first man to ever knock out Tyson.
Landing these. Oh, nice uppercut by Buster Douglas. Look at this. He's knocked down for the first.
That's why he was set to be a real test for 19-year-old Kid Dynamite. Overconfident Ferguson underestimated his young opponent and made loud, reckless claims.
Early rounds, I'm strong. In the later rounds, I get strong. I can't beat Mike Tyson.
But on February 16th, 1986, words became useless because now it was the fists' turn to do the talking. The bell rang and Tyson charged, employing his signature peekaboo style to shred Ferguson to pieces. It seemed Mike wasn't just trying to knock him out. He aimed to inflict maximum pain on the rascal.
Ferguson landed one good left.
Ferguson could only cling to the clinch and pray for a miracle.
This was the least active round of the fight. Was in trouble in both the first and 10th rounds.
But Mike wasn't having any of that, so he unleashed a merciless series, sending Ferguson straight to the Phantom Zone.
Ferguson gamely hanging in. Was in trouble in both the first and 10th rounds, and now he's in trouble here. Blood coming out.
In the end, Mike emerged victorious, ruthlessly punishing overconfident Ferguson.
The right uppercut of Tyson has put him down.
How was he punching? Was it hurting him?
He punches like a mule kick. Unbelievable. Excuse my French, please. Oh, my God.
Uppercut by Razor Ruddock. That stunned Tyson. Now Tyson says no. Hit me again as the bell sounds.
Prime Mike Tyson was destroying the best fighters of boxing's golden era,
Catches him with a right left hook, and he goes down.
earning his title as the baddest man on the planet. But there was one man even the king of boxing himself feared, a monster named Donovan Razor Ruddock.
Goes any distance, puts him very, very
Short right in the left hand. It was a short right hand that did.
This killer in gloves gave Iron Mike one of the toughest beatings of his career in 2 brutal wars.
Little uppercut and then the right hand. Oh, nice hook.
Here comes Razor Ruddock out of.
So sit back, because you're about to witness the greatest rivalry in boxing history.
Is it over? It's over. It's over.
Donovan Razor Ruddock was the real-life Jack the Ripper of the golden era of boxing. This monster was so terrifying that superstars like Evander Holyfield and Riddick Bowe straight up refused to fight him.
We want Holyfield, brother. I want you next.
Because this Leonardo da Vinci of martial arts took the souls of everyone who stepped into the ring with him.
very, very important.
Short right in the left hand. It was a short right hand that did the damage.
On top of that, he invented his signature punch, the smash, a brutal hybrid of a hook and an uppercut.
That's power. A left hook and down goes Quintana.
Went down to the second straight. Dumps it down.
After a fantastic streak of 15 wins, 13 of them coming by bone-crushing knockouts.
Die komt aardig door. Gevolgd door een opstoot en dan weer een linkse rechtse. En daar gaat hij.
In November 1989, Ruddock finally earned the honor of fighting the king himself, Mike Tyson. But Iron Mike decided to avoid the fight, claiming he had bronchitis. Just 3 months later, the king lost his crown in one of the biggest upsets in boxing history, against Buster Douglas.
To get in the shot that will finish things in. Oh, the uppercut. What an uppercut by Douglas, and down goes.
And from that point on, Ruddock didn't see Tyson as an equal anymore, and he didn't hold back when talking about him.
One thing Tyson have is that he's been knocked out before by a lesser opponent, and he's going to sleep again.
When their fight was finally set in March 1991, boxing fans were convinced Ruddock would finally knock the crown off the king's head. When Ruddock entered the ring, his confidence was through the roof.
Round 1 scheduled.
The bell rang and you could feel the will to kill in the air as both men came at each other like wild beasts.
Jordan Henry Tillman in his last deal, an associate minister lets them know. Doesn't seem to care. A hard body punch by
Cut this tension with a knife. Both men throwing punches. Anyone.
But in this deadly dance, Tyson was clearly leading. That didn't stop Ruddock from landing a couple of serious tranquilizers on Iron Mike with his fists. Still, Tyson was unshaken as he kept bombarding Ruddock in his classic relentless style.
The crowd grows. Relentless attack by Tyson. His way through the fourth. Tyson looking here for withstanding this kind of barrage. Oh, what a right by Tyson. Tyson's promoter, Don King. Oh, there's a right hand.
Still, warning. Oh.
Then, in the next round, Tyson decided to send Ruddock into free fall.
Good shots. He just doesn't quite get there.
There's a left by Ruddock. A left by Tyson, and down goes Ruddock.
What a counterpunch.
6, 7, 8. You okay? Come to me. The bell is set.
Despite that nasty knockdown, Razor used the extra life coin and took the momentum back by force.
Uppercut and then the right hand over. Oh, nice hook.
Here comes Razor Ruddock out of nowhere. Ruddock. A right by
again.
A left uppercut by Razor Ruddock. That stunned Tyson. Now Tyson says no. Hit me again. At the belt.
But in round 7, something strange happened.
Oh, the left. Now the right combination. Steele steps in. Is it over? It's over.
After Ruddock ate a combo, the referee suddenly stopped the fight, calling it a technical knockout, even though Ruddock was clearly ready to continue. Witnessing such injustice, the audience went wild. Fans were furious because they came for a real show, and it had just been stolen from them.
Knockdown. There's going to be an awful ugly scene here.
There's a brawl in the ring.
Giacchetti's under all of that.
Even Evander Holyfield couldn't hold back his emotions, demanding a rematch.
I don't think he should have stopped it that way because it was a big fight, and you're taking away a man's dream to stop a fight and you don't even hit the canvas.
And eventually, the rematch was set. By that point, the hatred between the two fighters was off the charts.
How dare you talk to me like that? You should get up and kneel to me now, and I'll spare you the night of the 28th.
I'd have to say, you come in and you come ready. You understand? Because I'm going to come ready. You understand?
Okay.
Okay, you know that.
I don't know why you talk to me like that when you know I'll kill you for it.
And then came June 28th, 1991. Ruddock came to prove to the whole world that Tyson's previous win was nothing but luck. There was fire in his eyes. He wasn't just coming to fight. He came to get revenge. The bell rang.
Round 1 scheduled for 12.
Two titans in the ring, doing everything they could to send each other straight to the afterlife.
Razor Ruddock almost disdaining his hook.
A solid right hand. Ruddock with the miss, but countered by Tyson.
But it was like Tyson activated the berserk mode, unleashing a storm of devastating punches on Ruddock.
That wobbled Ruddock a bit.
It looked like Tyson wanted to literally take Ruddock's health away because he kept hitting him even after the bell.
And they continue after the bell.
And in the very next round, the king of boxing made Ruddock take a knee, reminding the world who the real Lord of the Ring was.
Says Bill Swing. Oh, down goes Ruddock. Up and over.
Big mistake. Oh, hard shot.
There goes Ruddock again. He's down for the second time.
6, 7, 8.
And they continue.
But then, in the 6th round, something happened that silenced every single Tyson fan.
Razor Ruddock is following a game plan. Oh, what? Ruddock came back with a hammering punch. Another
in the 7th by Richard Steele.
Oh, nice hook. 2 nice hooks. Nice uppercut.
Well, that got Tyson's respect.
Tyson's jaw was hanging by a thread from a knockout because Ruddock landed his deadly smash, the very punch that ripped the crown off the king's head.
Once again, Tyson looking to end it with one punch.
Nice hook. Drove the mouthpiece out.
After that, Tyson couldn't seem to recover, and Ruddock started to dominate mercilessly.
Here's Ruddock with the left, another left. Missed with the right.
Why is Ruddock not fighting? Why is he content to just stay there?
The 4th round.
Oh, tremendous uppercut by Donovan.
It looked like Tyson's strength had vanished. He was just a shadow of his former self. But when the bell rang for the 8th round, Mike shut everyone up again. He wasn't about to give up his throne that easily.
A heavy right by Tyson, stalking. Ruddock in trouble.
He's got to get up off the canvas as well as Razor Ruddock does. He keeps getting up off again. There goes the mouthpiece. Although he's responded well. Good hard punch by Tyson.
Tyson opening up. He's got Ruddock in the corner, but Ruddock able to bull his way up, stunned. A left hook by Tyson that connected. Now a right.
Still, Ruddock wasn't planning to surrender either. He fought back twice as ferociously.
And Ruddock another good 2 shots.
We haven't seen too many jabs and combinations. Here's a double left one.
Oh, nice uppercut. 2 nice uppercuts by Razor Ruddock.
Both fighters were putting all of their strength into every punch, because this fight meant more to them than life itself.
Left hand by Ruddock. A right by Ruddock, that's good.
Giving it all he's got. Boy, this is a shootout.
A left by
10, 11, and 12. Oh, nice counter punch by Tyson. Another right hand. Hard.
Tyson digging hand right by Tyson.
Ruddock in Ruddock's face to the ribs. Caved him in.
Ruddock in. Oh, what a left hand by Razor Ruddock.
And Tyson has got to go back. Oh, this. Oh, nice Vegas. But I think he's ahead. Oh, Tyson just got hammered and he comes back fighting.
What an exchange!
And then the final bell rang. The fight between these two legends was over.
It's over, Mike. All right.
They both hit each other.
As expected, Mike Tyson took the win, putting a bold full stop on this story.
The winner, mighty Mike Tyson.
A fight that fans still remember with their jaws dropped. But credit where it's due. Donovan Ruddock fought most of that match with a broken jaw and still gave the world a beautiful, unforgettable fight. That was the last dance of prime Mike Tyson. After that, his career fell apart one blow at a time. He was convicted of rape and sent to prison, spending his best years behind bars. He was never the same again.
He's got heart. You can't take that from him.
Big right hand from Lewis.
As for Ruddock, he started losing his form, falling to Lennox Lewis and Tommy Morrison in the most crucial fights of his career.
It's a hook by Ruddock, and it may have hurt Morrison. Big left hook! Down goes Razor Ruddock!
Big right hand by Lewis, and down is Ruddock.
Still, both men will forever remain in boxing history for giving us a truly spectacular rivalry that fans will rewatch forever.
Oh, the left! Now the right combination! Steele steps in. Is it over?
Time to start his offensive. Oh, what a hook by Ruddock. And Ruddock another good 2 shots.
Mike James, an Irish giant standing at 6'4".
Michael Jameson.
It was a 17th fight for young Dynamite Kid scheduled to go 8 rounds, with the grand prize of right to be called Mike on the line.
Here is Mike Tyson.
The fight started, and Mike just pounced on the giant with barrage of punches.
Set the pace right from the word go.
A finisher. He's established that early in his career.
He started the fight off with some wicked right punches right to the body.
Jameson now within 15 seconds of survival.
Experience will tell. Everybody's yet to find this out.
The lengthy Jameson used the straights to keep Mike at bay.
For those wicked punches he throws. Hard what he's got.
In Los Angeles.
Jameson has suffered a cut.
But for Tyson, this was just too primitive of a response.
In the black trunks. Figures to be the next heavyweight champion of the world.
Tyson is going to affect his vision. I think it was opened with some of those.
Tyson very, very dedicated.
Boxing experts are wondering now what happens when this young kid that can punch so hard in pro fights does for you. You learn all these little tricks.
extreme height. He's 5'11", has the huge 3/4 inches.
Sensing the opponent just accepted his fate, Tyson decided not to prolong the torture.
Mike Tyson takes 2 steps forward. Let's go with a couple of lefts. Now a right, a left. He's got him down. Mike Tyson to the mat here in round number 4.
Combination of 5 and 6 punches. But Mike Tyson does it.
Here he is.
And he's going about it the right way.
Here he comes, Tyson, who wants to be a finisher like Ray.
With this TKO, Tyson sent this unregistered fighter straight to the civil registry.
What I think he should have been doing from the first go, he just took the right hand to the top of the head.
Down to one knee, Jamison. Joe Cortez, the referee, with a count. Cortez says it is over here in the...
Mike Tyson.
In the summer of 1988, the final obstacle on Tyson's path to undisputed championship was the massive Michael Spinks.
Face, namely...
Spinks was the undefeated legend of the sweet science. Moreover, he had the undisputed champion at light heavyweight title in his collection.
Is just looking for a place to fall down.
Michael can continue this pace. Cody is not throwing at all.
Then he moved up to heavyweight and brutally defeated Larry Holmes himself, taking his IBF belt.
Just a little short with that right hand that time. Still. Well,
that's why many believed Spinks would be the one who finally ends Tyson's win streak.
Just about ready to go. The opening bell. Let's see what's happened.
But the moment the fight began, Mike exploded like a rabid dog and went straight for the giant's throat.
Showing no fear, no respect. The guy that hadn't fought in a long time in Jerry Cooney. The right hand lands to the head of Mike Spinks. It's Tyson all the way here in round number 1. Vicious shots to the body. He's landing yet, but he's taking them. The uppercut. Body shot, down goes Mike Spinks for the first time. The count is up to 4.
Then, like a wrecking ball, he dismantled that tower with his fist.
Body shot that took him down. Here comes Mike Spinks in. He leads to the right hand. Down he goes. I don't think he'll get up from this. Mike Spinks is laying flat on his back. The count is up to 5. It's 6. It's 7 and 8. He won't be able to do it.
In the end, Tyson scored a dominant victory and became undisputed champion, and Spinks' manager later admitted that.
Spinks almost fell back, bro. A dramatic first round knockout.
Having become an orphan at 16, young Mike was adopted by the greatest coach in history, Cus D'Amato.
It's like a father and son relationship. You know, even though he is my manager and trainer, sometimes I forget that because of the way we are.
Under his guidance, the street brawler made his professional boxing debut at just 18.
I think he's going to be heavyweight champion of the world one day.
Growing in popularity, Tyson, just 11 days after his last fight, wowing fans in Atlantic City.
I'm confident. I'm getting more belief from the fights going to 1 round or 2 rounds, whatever they're going. Don't matter who it is. If the round happens to go 10 rounds, which I doubt, because as long the fight goes, I become more hungrier.
It was expected that the massive Michael Johnson would finally end the New Yorker's streak.
Round number 1, scheduled 6, but hold on to your hat.
But after the bell, it became clear that Tyson was going to be a nightmare for Johnson, even scarier than his barber.
Right to the heart. Quickly. I'm glad you pointed it out because down he goes, the left hook. Just buried him, dug him in the ribs.
Because afterwards, Kid Dynamite literally detonated the giant's jaw.
23-pound weight advantage, and he put it all there. The right to the head, and it's all over. Goodbye. I hope he's not hurt because that was a brutal...
And with that brutal strike, he practically turned Michael Johnson into Alfred E. Newman.
Mike Tyson. I'm the master of the pinpoint. My shots are so accurate and so precise, not to be egotistic, but when they land, they're so precise, I just can't help it who you are. You have to go down because it's a law when Mike Tyson hits you.
And on October 28th, 1985, Mike was already performing his milestone 10th knockout.
Coming off a win in his last fight. Already we can see Tyson giving away height. Left hook, good night. What a great shot. Wheeling him out, he keeps knocking him over.
Tyson.
On the eve of the new year, 1986, a dark horse of the division, Mark Young, stood in Tyson's way, who would later clash with both George Foreman and Vladimir Klitschko.
Blink in the first round, you'll probably miss a Mike Tyson fight.
But tonight, he faced Mike, who was clearly not happy that Young was keeping him at a distance.
North Carolina comes out absolutely awesome.
And so, at the very first opportunity, Kid Dynamite, just like Omni-Man, subjected Mark to a public execution.
From Young. And down goes Mark Young.
Showing everyone who was truly invincible here.
Tyson!
And organizers, deciding to ride the hype train that had formed, set up a fight for Tyson against a real 2-meter monster, Eddie Richardson. However, a week before this fight, Tyson suffered the most bitter loss of his life. His real father, Cus D'Amato, passed away.
He was really sad. He didn't show it, he's a professional, but I should have realized he was that sad, that emotionally distraught.
He was not a hero. Then he was a very unhappy young guy.
He was the one who pulled Mike out of poverty and away from criminal gangs, so this was a devastating blow for the young fighter.
I'm a young black kid from the hood, man.
Right.
If you said something disrespectful about my fighting, I'm gonna beat you and stop punching you.
Okay. Right.
So, I said I dedicate my life to him for that. I wish I could say he was just this white man I played. I wish I could say that.
Right.
That's not how it goes.
Mm-hmm. You miss him to this day?
As we see how Richardson attempts.
But despite the pain within, on fight day, Mike became a wrecking ball for this skyscraper.
Cus D'Amato, of course. Right hand by Tyson. Oh, he threw.
If they can find some fights,
Left hand almost drove Richardson right through the canvas.
And he dedicated the victory to the man who had become far more to him than just a coach.
If he weren't here, I probably wouldn't be alive today. The fact that he is here and doing what he's doing, and doing as well as he's doing, and improving as he has, gives me the motivation and interest to stay alive. Because I believe that a person dies when they no longer wants to live. But I have a reason with Mike here, and he gives me the motivation. I will stay alive, and I will watch him become a success.
However, after this period, Tyson began displaying an animal rage in his fights, rage that Cus D'Amato had previously kept in check.
There's only so much punishment anybody can take. That is the limit.
Following this fight, Mike continued his ascent to the boxing Olympus, and by adding to his collection of scalps time and time again, Tyson earned his title shot.
I'm #1 in the WBC, #1 in the WBA, so it really doesn't matter. I'm going to fight for the title either way.
But looking at the young star's opponent, it seemed as though Kid Dynamite was about to lose that precious 0 in the loss column.
Good right hand of Shane Sutcliffe is in trouble here. It's over.
Because the WBC belt belonged to the most ruthless champion in history, Trevor Berbick. Trevor was the one who had beaten Tyson's idol, the already Parkinson-stricken Muhammad Ali.
These are solid punches. They're just above us. Berbick is pounding everything in on Ali. Always could take a punch, but now he's in trouble. Yep, he looks like he's in trouble. Trevor Berbick. Well, there you have it. Trevor Berbick.
So for Mike, it wasn't just the title at stake, but also his idol's honor.
He's one of the great champions. Let's see how long his reign lasts.
And the moment the fight began, Kid Dynamite rained down a swarm of multi-ton punches on his filthy opponent.
Idea that Mike, as soon as right, Tyson clips him with the left hand. Look at this combination, and Berbick, he can't take shots like this very long.
Reminding Berbick again and again of the pain Ali had suffered on that fateful day.
Championship of the world. Trevor Berbick and Mike Tyson. Tyson goes to work right away, and he's got Trevor in trouble, and he's down. He'll have to take the standing 8 count as he steps right up the.
And already in the second round, Mike decided not to drag it out and sent the impudent fool somersaulting like a drunk in an alleyway.
Bangs the body. Wow, that uppercut is Tyson. Catches him with a right left hook, and he goes down. He goes down. He should be able to get up from this. His legs may be shut. They are. As Trevor Berbick falls back in the rope. I don't know if he's going to be able to continue. He's got the heart, but his body won't let him do what his mind wants to. And he's counted out.
In the end, Tyson avenged the legend and became the youngest champion of the Royal Division.
Michael Tyson!
In his prime, the young Tyson was truly the most terrifying nightmare.
23-pound weight advantage.
Long after his career ended, even he himself would say,
I know the art of fight, I know the art of war. That's all I ever studied. That's why I'm so feared. That's why they feared me when I was in the ring, because I was an annihilator. That's all I was born for. And now those days are gone. It's empty. I'm nothing. I'm working on the art of humbleness. Can you believe in me? That's the reason why I'm crying, because I'm not that person no more. And I miss them, because sometimes I feel like a bitch.
And in this video, we got to relive the most memorable fights of the Tyson that millions of fans around the world fell in love with.
Uppercut and Marvis's hurts.
Like this video and share in the comments. Do you think this version of the Boxing King was unbeatable, or you think modern fighters would still be able to defeat him? This was Boxing Land. See you soon.
I could beat any fighter in the world.